This year's theme is Our Environment and Sustainability, and Community Without Walls hopes to get 1,000 volunteers together later this month to help beautify local schools. Greg Apodaca is here to tell us more. Thanks so much for going on camera with me, Greg.
Hey, Tami, it's good to be back with you again.
Yeah, we're making this a tradition, I think. Now, do you really get 1,000 volunteers each year?
You know, absolutely we do. We're partnering with so many different schools and organizations that we'll definitely have 1,000 volunteers spread out at 5 different sites.
I was going to ask you, where are those sites?
You know, we'll be going back to John Muir High School. We've been at John Muir. This will be our 3rd year there. We're also going to have volunteers at Pasadena High School and Avison Charter School. Oh. And we'll be sending volunteers to the Arroyo to pull invasive species with the Arroyo Seco Foundation. And we'll have volunteers also at the Earth Day Festival.
That is really great. Now, what made you choose the environment and sustainability for your theme?
You know, it just is such a topical event and theme. Everybody's talking about it. Of course, global warming is threatening our whole planet. And I think, you know, it's time to educate kids and our residents here about the importance of the topic, but also how they can make a difference as volunteers in it.
So what exactly do people do when they come out on the day of 1,000 volunteers? You
know, we have so many fun topics to get into. I'll just name a couple for you. We're going to be painting beautiful murals on campus at Avison Avison Charter School and John Muir High School. We're going to be sending volunteers down to the Earth Day Festival, especially students, to learn about the environment and sustainability so that we can then engage them in ongoing events during the school year and over the summer so they can learn how to make an impact and be more sustainable themselves.
What's the purpose of all this? Like, when did all this start and why?
Wow, that's a big question.
I know.
You know, this really, I think the purpose of my life is to help people reach more of their full potential. You know, if we don't have a sustainable environment and a sustainable planet, there's no use in reaching our full potential. That really extends into the community too. You know, we have a database, a contact management database, where we have over 1,700 names of individuals and organizations. We found that most people, when you ask them, they want to support the community. They don't know how, or they don't have time to figure it out. And that's the niche that we want to fill, is to make people more able to contribute to the community.
Now, does this really make a difference? Can people really walk away from Day of 1,000 Volunteers and see a tangible difference either that day or in the future?
Yeah. On that day, when you leave the school that you're working at, you will be able to see a big difference. You'll take a patch of dirt that's kind of empty or barren and leave with an organic garden planted. You'll see a wall that's full of graffiti, and it'll have a beautiful mural on it afterwards. The long-term impact really is where we really make a difference. Last year, for the last 2 years, we've mobilized about 200 students at Muir High School. When we went back after the day of event and talked to the teachers, they told us the kids come back more motivated. They come back with more pride in themselves and more pride in their school, and the kids start doing service projects on their own. That means they feel part of the community, where a lot of times I think kids these days don't feel like anybody else cares.
Any major challenges or hurdles you come across?
Wow, how long is the show?
You have 15 seconds.
You know, we do this event with nothing. We don't have any resources when we start. Our premise is that the community is asset rich, and we go out into the community and find resources and bring them to the table where they can be leveraged to make a difference. If anybody wants to be involved, please get a hold of us on our website at www.communitywithoutwalls.org, or just give me a call at 626-345-0981.
Okay, I think that's a different number than we put up there. Give that phone number again.
626-345-0981.
Okay, very good. Who are you encouraging to come out?
You know, we want groups of students to come out as teams. We want corporate teams to come on out with us. We invite church groups on a regular basis. We want the general public to come out. We really need the public support as far as donating materials and supplies and cash if they have it as well. We have a $25,000 budget, and we'd love to be able to hit that number.
Very good. And I know you've got a number of great sponsors on board, and people can find out more on your website, communitywithoutwalls.org, and that phone number that you just gave. Thank you so much, Greg, for coming on camera with me again, and we'll make this tradition and see you next year.
Okay, great. Thanks very much.
Thank you.